Second and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Brady. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Well-timed effort by Darius Slay. A sack on the corner blitz. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
Brings up 4th down.
Check, 42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic. I got him. Mike 42. Come up the ball.
Brady going to go on 4th down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jones. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves them much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
49, guys. Mike, 49. I got it. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Alert. Rush in. Let me go.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones taking it in. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Eagles nothing. Kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
And an Eagles 1st down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Buccaneers 7, Eagles nothing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. From the gun, it's Wentz. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
At the 9.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Wentz again. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Touchdown.
How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Suck up for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Eagles nothing. Bradley Pinion the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First down, Philadelphia.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 1st down, Wentz. That is caught at the 7. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Brady. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that will be incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Wentz now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Go, go, go. Mike.
Here's Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 5, here's second and 2.
Let's go. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Target. Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
Shotgun now for Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive?
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Suckup now for the Tampa Bay field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
34-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give him 9 yards there on what will be the final play of this first half.
With the score.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. Hurts over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
First down.
Play action. Now Wentz.
Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Reload. 36. Cut. Watch 36.
From midfield, here's Brady. They'll roll him out right. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
This pass complete, Wentz to Ertz. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. He may try and run for this. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 2nd.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Watch 36 to Mike.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, this into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
He's brought down.
Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
On play action, it's Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
72. Line 36. Watch the screen. 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 Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Get that quarterback. And on. Shadow. 36. Line 36. Gotta do better. Come on, QB. Come on. Shadow.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Watch QB drop. Line 36. Line 36. Yeah, I got you. Check it. 36. 36 to Mike. Here we go, D.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's taken down inside the 30. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down. Conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
10.
Brady now on 1st down. And a catch right side by Evans. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A gain of
23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Grip. 36.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And the lead is up to 14.
Good. Makes the score Buccaneers 24, Eagles 10. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Down by Vinny Curry.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
Taken down.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Line 36. Line 36. Check, 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 check. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Hey, 66.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
another run with Sanders.
At the 4-yard line.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. In his own end zone, it's Brady. Quick slant to Brown. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Brady's throw there complete. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
2nd and a yard at the 24-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They'll try and run for him with Jones. And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Brady going to find Jones here out of the backfield. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Now that's the type of play gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now Brady. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Brady going to throw here. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.